Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you? Hope you are fine and in a good condition. Come back with me, Wanteya Pramediastuti, in English lesson. Today we will study about narrative text. Okay, I will begin with one question. What comes on your mind when you hear a narrative text? Excellent. It can be Sangkuriang, it can be Danau Toba Lake, it can be Pinocchio, right? Okay. All of that I have spoken is a story. So we can conclude that narrative text related to a story. Story, the aims of the story is to entertain and motivate someone.
There are different types of stories. For example, real-life drama, fantasy, adventure, science fiction, mystery, classic, fairy tale, legend, myth, and fable. Okay, for further understanding about narrative text, I will give you an example. Here we are. The example of this narrative text today is The Legend of Surabaya. Here we have 5 paragraphs. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, and paragraph 5. Let's read the first paragraph first. A long time ago, there were 2 animals, Sura and Baya. Sura was the name of a shark and Baya was a crocodile. They live in a sea. Stop. We know that the first paragraph consists of set the scene and mood, introduce characters, and includes when, where, who, or what. If the first paragraph consists of those kind of explanation, we can call it orientation. Next, let's move to the second paragraph. Could you please read it silently? Thank you. From the second paragraph, it's the dilemma or problem comes out. This dilemma disturbs the normal life or the comfort of the characters and causes a sequence of interesting events. We know that the second paragraph started between Sura and Baya started fought, and then they greedy each other, and etc. We can call it is complication. Next, let's move to the third paragraph. From the third paragraph, if we read it silently, we will find again the problem. They would never fight again. And for the fourth paragraph, again, from the last sentences, we know that they fought again. Baya was very angry. Sura broke the promise. From the second paragraph, third paragraph, and fourth paragraph, because it is consists of dilemma or problem, we can call it complication. Now, what about the last paragraph? Let's read it. They both hitched They both hit each other. Sura bit Baya's tail. Baya did the same thing to Sura. He bit very hard until Sura finally gave up and went back to the sea. Baya was happy. From the sentences that Baya was happy, it is the climax or the ending where the problem is resolved. And this is called a resolution. From those explanations, we can conclude that the generic structure of narrative text is orientation, complication, and resolution. Now, let's move to the language features that use in narrative text. The first one is simple present tense. For example, lived, then looked, broke, found. We can found of all of the verb to in the sentences or in those narrative texts. Second one, adverb of time. Adverb of time that we can find in the story of the Legend of Surabaya is a long time ago, once, one day. And the third one is time conjunction. What is time conjunction? The example of time conjunction is when, then. And the fourth language features that we can find in the narrative text is specific character. We know that the story of the Legend of Surabaya consists of two characters that is mainly played in the story. They are Sura and Baya. Sura is a shark and Baya was a crocodile. The last one is the language features of generic structure. The language features of narrative text is action verb. For example, killed, walk, found, broke, hit, and etc.
Can you find the example of narrative text? Okay, Nyi Roro Kidul, Keong Mas, Rapunzel is the other example of narrative text. Okay, that's all about narrative text today. Hope you are understand. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.